Did you know that 99% of all New Year's resolutions, all those big ambitions, are dead by February? It's a brutal statistic. But what if I told you that failure isn't your fault? What if the reason your dreams keep fizzling out has nothing to do with your willpower, your discipline, or your motivation? What if you've been programmed to fail? It sounds crazy, I know. But throughout history, there's been a whisper, a rumor of a forgotten system. A method so powerful that figures like Leonardo da Vinci and Nikola Tesla allegedly used it to achieve the impossible. They called it the 2026 Protocol. This wasn't just about setting goals. It was a fundamental rewiring of the human mind for success. But for some reason, this knowledge was lost, buried, and replaced with the flawed self-help advice we all know today, advice that sets us up to fail. Let me tell you a story. It's a tragic one, but it holds a crucial lesson. Think of Judy Garland, a once-in-a-generation talent, that voice, that presence. She was a true genius. She had more raw talent in her little finger than most people have in their entire lives. She reached the absolute pinnacle of success. But behind the curtain, it was a different story. From a young age, she was put on a treadmill of immense pressure, grueling schedules, and relentless expectations from the studio system. She was given pills to wake up and pills to go to sleep. She was told she wasn't thin enough, wasn't good enough, despite being one of the most beloved stars in the world. Her life became a heartbreaking cycle of soaring success and devastating crashes. She had all the ambition, all the talent, but she was a victim of a system that chewed her up and spit her out. She was programmed not for sustainable success, but for burnout. What Judy Garland was missing wasn't talent or desire. She was missing the protocol. She didn't have the mental framework, the internal operating system, to protect her genius from the external pressures designed to break her. Her story is a stark warning. You can have all the potential in the world, but if your core programming is flawed, if you're running on a system that's rigged against you, you are destined for that same cycle of burnout and failure. We see this pattern everywhere. High achievers who suddenly crash, entrepreneurs who build empires only to lose it all, talented artists who never quite break through. They all blame themselves. They think they needed to try harder, but they're wrong. They weren't fighting a lack of willpower. They were fighting their own internal programming. A programming that tells you you're not enough, that you need to hustle until you break. That rest is for the weak. This is the programming of the 99%. But what if there was a way to break that cycle? What if you could uninstall that faulty programming and install a new one? A system designed not for burnout, but for effortless achievement. This is the secret of the 2026 Protocol. It's not another list of productivity hacks or motivational quotes. It is about accessing and rewriting the deepest levels of your mind, the subconscious programming that truly runs the show. It is the difference between trying to paddle upstream against a powerful current and simply turning your boat around and letting the current take you exactly where you want to go. It is the key that unlocks the door that separates the 1% who seem to achieve their wildest dreams with ease from the 99% who are destined to try and fail over and over again. The knowledge has been buried for too long, but it's starting to resurface. The question is, are you ready to discover the protocol that separates the achievers from the dreamers? Are you ready to find out what separates the 1% who succeed from the 99% who are destined to fail? If you're tired of the cycle, tired of the struggle, then stick around. Because what I'm about to share will change everything you thought you knew about success. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because you won't want to miss the next part of this. Thanks for watching.